What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. After failing on Friday night to get this, I was finally able to do it yesterday with the help of my fire team, so hats off to those guys for helping me out. This is the Whisper of the Worm sniper rifle. I'm sure you've seen it now, whether it be on YouTube or Instagram or what have you. It is the exotic sniper that you can get as part of the secret mission on IO, so if you haven't done it yet, I would highly recommend trying it out. It is a difficult mission, but the reward is amazing, and the overall mission itself is incredible. The location's great, the scenery is awesome, the soundtrack is incredible too, so hats off to Bungie for making that. They really pulled out all the stops. I know some people have even speculated that it has a raid-like feel to it, so definitely give it a shot here, and if you can beat it, you'll get this incredible sniper rifle. This video is going to be a basic comparison of this weapon with some other exotic sniper rifles. My opinion is it is probably the best weapon to have in the game right now. First and foremost, so let's take a look at the perks. The reason you want this weapon is the white nail perk. Now, if you recall from Destiny 1, white nail, if you did 3 precision shots in a row, you automatically had your magazine reloaded. For the Whisper of the Worm, though, it's more close to the original Black Hammer, where instead of those 3 rounds coming from your magazine, you automatically get those 3 rounds back. So if you can consistently land precision shots in a row, you never run out of ammo. That basically makes this weapon the highest DPS weapon to use in endgame content like raids. I tried it out yesterday in the Eater of World raids, and this thing was doing millions worth of damage against Argos. So this right here is what makes this the best weapon to have. Other perks that make it good, though, you have perks that increase the stability. The stability is still pretty low, so you will have quite a bit of kick with this weapon, but it is manageable. The other cool thing with this is the Mulligan perk. Now, I'll show some comparisons for this, or this perk in action. It does activate quite frequently, though. So if you are trying to get those precision shots and you miss some, you'll get some of those shots right back in your magazine too, which gives you more of a fighting chance. So there is a catalyst for this as well. The catalyst, I have not yet unlocked it. It is a time-gated catalyst to unlock, but along with increasing one of the random perks, the big thing with this is it will add box breathing, and that makes it similar to the Aikilos sniper rifle, and also similar to the DARCI exotic sniper rifle. So once you get that catalyst unlocked, this thing will be even more amazing than it already is. So with that said, that out of the way, I'm going to do some basic comparisons here, looking at this weapon, comparing it to weapons like Borealis and D.A.R.C., and just show how good this weapon really is. So let's take a look at how it compares. Alright, so in this first comparison, I'm going to do some precision shots with these sniper rifles against a typical enemy. This is the Fallen Walker tank, and I'm sure you've fought this guy hundreds of times at this point. So I'm just going to do 1 precision shot with each of the 3 exotic sniper rifles to see how much base or how much precision damage it does. I'm not shooting the critical spot since I don't want to kill this before the event turns heroic for these guys. But here's the Whisper of the Worm, and it did 2,440. So let me switch over to Borealis and see how much damage that does. So same deal, 1 precision shot, and it did 1,364. So, and for this test, same as before, I'm going to do a precision shot with the D.A.R.C. rifle, with the D.A.R.C. sniper. And first, I want to see a regular sniper shot. It's 960, and now with box breathing, it did 1,646. So even with the box breathing perk activated on D.A.R.C., it still did much less damage than the Whisper of the Worms. So you can imagine that once Whisper also gets box breathing, it'll separate itself even more so from the pack. Both the Borealis and the D.A.R.C. are not quite on the same level as the Whisper of the Worm. So clearly the best sniper rifle you can use right now for overall damage from a precision shot is the Whisper. In this next test, I'm going to look at how long exactly do you have to activate that white nail perk. So to do that, I'm going to head over to the Leviathan and do some testing there. So let's take a look at the white nail perk. for this test, I'm back here at the Leviathan. This is that white nail test. I want to see how long you have to activate that perk. If you don't get 3 precision shots in a short period of time, it won't activate. This is to determine how long you have to do that. So, Leviathan, white nail test, let's do it. And that one shot killed all 3 of those guys. So that's insane. That one shot killed all 3 of those guys, and obviously the white nail perk activated because I had my 3 bullets back. But it just shows how good this weapon is. It took out 3 orange bar enemies in one shot. So, all right, let's try that again. So here's 1. Here's 2, and then I'm going to wait a couple seconds. There's 3. Alright, so if you wait too long, you can see there it didn't activate that perk. So you need to be somewhat fast to get it activated. But here's the thing though, if you're using this against an enemy like Argos or Callus, activating that white nail perk is going to be no issues whatsoever. So you'll have it happen pretty frequently. There's 1, there's 2, wait a little bit less, 3, and I got it to activate. So you don't have to be absolutely perfect to get that white nail perk to activate, but you do need to be somewhat consistent. So as long as you're stringing those shots together somewhat frequently, you'll have that white nail perk activating. And as you could see, if you have guys lined up, you can take out 3 enemies. I'm curious of how many more it could have taken out if there was 4 or 5 guys standing right there. So that was the white nail test. For my last test here, I'm going to do a Mulligan test. Right now, there's only 17 shots left in the clip, but just going to fire those off into space and see how many times Mulligan activates. It does activate pretty frequently. You saw it happen right down there right now. That shot came back into my magazine. I've also noticed, though, that sometimes the Mulligan perk will activate, but you won't get that +1 on your screen. So I want to see if I can get it to happen here right now. It does make the Mulligan perk pretty useful to have. I mean, it's not like game-changing, but it is a nice cherry on top. Especially if you're going for precision shots, you may miss some here and there. So getting that magazine back just keeps you in the fight. It didn't happen here too often, but what I've noticed is it happens maybe 15 to 20% of the time. Right there, the magazine came back right away, but you didn't see the +1. So Mulligan is a nice extra to have. Clearly, though, the thing you want to have on this, and the reason you want to get this weapon, is that white nail perk. This weapon does way more damage than any sniper rifle. When you add in that white nail perk, highest DPS weapon you can have in the game right now. So do your best, try to get this weapon. It's tough to get, but it's well worth the effort. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you appreciated this review here, the comparisons. Let me know if you were just as shocked as I was with that 3 precision kills in a row there with those Cabal guys. Most importantly though, thanks for watching, and we will catch up soon.